There's a lot of wheat in the ground and it's starting to come up. And Dave, for the people out there who are wanting to graze cattle on wheat, when can they actually start getting cattle out in the pasture?
I think the primary consideration is to make sure that when the cattle begin to graze, they're not pulling the plant up by the root. And so to give it enough time to mature and get some root established to keep that from happening, it needs to be at least 6 to 8 inches tall.
For a lot of producers, mainly they have stocker cattle out there on the pasture, but this can also be utilized when it comes for cow-calf grazing as well, right?
It can be, and we've talked a couple of times before on Sunup about our project looking at wheat pasture for cows. And in that project, we discovered that if you're willing to maybe provide a little bit more management, it can be cost effective. It's not going to be for everyone, because if you just turn those cows out on wheat full time, they're going to get fat. Yes, according to our data, those calves weaned off in April at about, fall-born calves weaned off in April weighing around 700 pounds, or late April, early May, as I recall. So they can weigh a lot. But those cows are going to be body condition score 7, so really fat in April and early May. Well, then you're going to take those cows, you're going to wean the calves and turn them out on really high quality native pasture, Bermuda grass pasture, and they're just going to get fatter. So that's why wheat is generally not used for cows, is because if it's a pregnant cow, you're probably not going to go sell her, and so creating all that body fat doesn't really return the enterprise much. And so we were looking for a way to make that more efficient. The way we went about doing it was limit grazing wheat through the winter time.
We'll get into that here in just a second, but why would producers want to take advantage of this?
So if it wouldn't be for everyone, because not everyone would have that perfect scenario, but in our project, what we did was kept the cows in a dry lot most of the time with access to low quality prairie hay or native grass hay. Some producers may have a situation where they have a wheat field next to a larger pasture that has standing cured forage for winter grazing. And in those cases, the wheat can actually be used as a supplement for the cows' requirements. And then if they're able to put up a creep gate, the calves could graze the high quality forage all winter long and be gaining weight a lot more rapidly compared to calves that are just kept on the cow on native grass the entire winter.
So what are some management practices when it comes to limit grazing?
Okay, so the approach that we used in our project was to we started out with 12 hours per week grazing access, okay? And so what we were doing was 4 hours every Monday, 4 hours every Wednesday, and 4 hours every Friday. The first year after the end of that winter, we decided that the cows on the wheat program, compared to cows that were grazing native range the entire time, the cows on the wheat program with 12 hours access got pretty fleshy still. And those calves, of course, had full-time access like I described. So we backed off to 3 hours 3 times a week for a total of 9 hours per week. Now with that limited access, the cows got through the winter in about the same body condition. They didn't lose much condition, but they didn't gain much condition with only 9 hours access. So that's where we think the sweet spot is, somewhere there between 9 and 12, and probably depends a lot on the quality of the lower quality material, the pasture or the hay.
All right, thanks, Dave. If you'd like some more information on limit grazing on wheat, go to our website, sunup.okstate.edu.